And we're so back. Yep, we figured it out.
Yeesh.
4 mics, 4 sets of headphones, 3 cameras. I mean,
Always got problems.
if it was any easier.
One on
They
air
call it
sign.
cast. Oh, good. You
Yeesh.
got that. I was wondering about that.
Yeesh.
Hi, guys. Welcome
There's
back
always
to...
something.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
What a poor time
I
to
let-
take a
I
giant
let
bite
the-
of cookie.
I let the intrusive thought take me.
Oh, we should get into those.
Hi,
Intrusive
everybody.
thoughts.
Welcome back to What the Podcast. I'm Ryan.
And I'm John.
And together we are
Ryan and John.
on the couch, as always. Nope.
In the booth.
Joining us in the booth this week. Can you tell the booth is new?
No, I'm not a this weeker.
The booth.
She wants to be.
Joining us in the
Joining the
booth,
booth.
as always,
Yes.
my
Yeah.
lovely wife, the
Thank
producer of the
you.
show, Cara Tafolla.
Yeah, I put stuff into the show. I'm a producer.
Yeah, so basically,
Yeah, I'm not sure
we're
why
so
we-
back. At some point, she was producing the show. Joining us again this week in the booth, the lovely, always fresh, never frozen, Annie the Skovmand.
Another 1 week
Thank
contract
you,
for
thank
Annie the
you.
Skovmand.
She's just been renewed
Yeah.
for another week.
And this one, I almost missed it.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, my people said that your people had an issue with my 69 joke that I made.
Our people were having a hard time meeting the figure that your people
Well,
slid across the table at us.
and don't think I didn't notice the fact that my green room outside
Yeah, quite a lack of a green room.
and
I
there
would
was
say.
not a bowl of only red M&Ms.
Mm.
And you know what? The Oreos, only one F in the double stuff. So
True.
I will be
One
writing
F.
you guys.
Yeah, you guys were talking about that just before we started. What's the deal there?
Like stuffed. Like
Yeah.
double stuff.
Double stuff.
The way it says
one
on the
F.
package, it says double
Yeah, it
stuff
turns
with one
out-
F.
Yeah.
Illiterate. None of us noticed.
I always thought it was double stuffed.
Is it just a Mandela effect situation?
No, I looked it up. It's a trademark, so nobody else can. Do it.
But did anyone else? It always throws
Other
me.
people probably are.
John's got a little
double
privacy
stuffed.
screen on his
Double
phone.
stuffed.
I'm like, what is he doing?
I know.
I'll never know.
I wasn't intentional. I bought this case and I thought it was transparent. I'm not trying to be sketchy. It just
Oh,
went
he's
one
totally
up.
trying to be sketchy. Get out of here with that.
I'm serious. I didn't realize when I bought.
He's
this,
trying to be
hold on.
transparent with you,
I
Annie.
bought this case a year and a half ago,
Yeah.
and I had since thrown it away. And it came with a clear and a privacy. So I was like,
Oh.
cool. I started with the clear. When that one got like dirty and rough,
Messed.
I just
Throw on the
swapped it.
privacy.
And so I thought I was gonna get 2, and then it came this time with just 1 privacy screen, no clear.
Well,
Exact same product. I
are
bought it
you
again.
still? We've talked about it over the years. Are you still on the never-ending screen
Not
situation?
anymore.
No.
Well, now for sure not anymore.
Well, only because Best Buy started charging to put on the free screen.
Oh.
well
so
now
like you could still get they
That was
would
a big
hand-
factor
They
for
would
you.
hand you now they'll hand you a free screen. They'd be like, hey, here you go. Like you can do it yourself and it's still free. But if you want them to do it, which was like they use like a little guard and they do
they're
it.
not going to
gotta-
hand you anything.
They got you a cake.
What are you
cutting
talking about?
fee.
Best Buy's closing. They're shuttering all their stores.
Best Buy is closing.
Yeah,
No, they're not.
that's what I saw.
No.
That that Best Buy is closing.
I feel like they're the last frontier of stores,
Everyone's buying things. at
electronic
Best Buy.
stores.
Come on.
Best Buy closing?
Okay.
The one.
Best Buy is continuing to close 10 to 15 traditional stores through early 2025. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe.
Why the San Diego Best Buy is closing next month. This is an article that came out less than a week ago from the San Diego Union Tribune. And you're trying to tell me.
Finger on the pulse of the streets. Me.
So you read the UT. Is
no,
that what it is?
I read their headlines. I go, F you, Union Tribune. But then I go, that was an interesting headline.
kind of a cool
I
headline.
wonder what that's about. I would never read them.
I love getting your news from the headlines. It's so
yeah.
good.
Well, that's all
It's
you
so
need.
awesome.
Yeah, it's just like 1 or 2. It's not like they're not closing
Yeah.
all the storefronts.
That we know of yet.
Best Buy is shuttering everything.
It's actually just the
Just
Carmel
heard.
Mountain store.
Just heard. Best Buy bankrupt
No, I heard they're closing
all of them.
the location. One location.
One San Diego
guys,
location.
come on.
That's so awesome. That's the heart of the show,
Come
really.
on.
Regurgitating
Really?
headlines.
You're not gonna let me start rumors?
Now, here's a rumor that I heard.
Oh my God, what'd you hear?
They're laying off 16,000 Amazon employees because
Through email.
and it started a little sooner than they thought because they accidentally sent out the email. They said draft send. It was supposed to come out like 6 months from now or something.
For
Nope.
them.
They fast tracked it. They were like, actually, yeah, we meant to do that. You're all fired. 16,000 people laid off at Amazon.
I found out why.
I feel like that happens more often than we know.
Wait,
about.
you found out why?
Because of AI taking their jobs.
Okay, what is
What's
that?
So
job
like
are they
delivery
taking?
robots.
Which job? Is that just what they're saying? Like AI is taking their jobs?
Yeah, that was the article I
the new
read
thing?
was AI is taking over a lot of what these employees are doing. So it must be a lot of employees who are like work
Call
from home.
centers.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That sucks.
That sucks.
You know what?
I was a call center
And you don't care.
at one point in my life.
Oh, I do care.
My people.
I care about that. AI bad.
Call center
Did we learn nothing from the Johnny Depp, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Go ahead.
When the robot took the dad's job at the toothpaste factory
I
and they
agree.
had to eat cabbage soup forever. Come on, guys. Robot
Yeah.
bad.
What's really bad is there was another article that I read today
They're gonna get severed.
that I think it was by 2028 Tesla is going to stop making cars and turn all of their willpower to robots.
Space. Oh, robots.
To household robots.
Where are you reading this? The UT?
Helena Bonham Carter was
Well,
in
yeah,
that movie.
Union Tribune, horrible news outlet. Don't
Mrs.
get anything
Bucket.
from them. I hate Tesla, so that's fine. Whatever. Work on your robots. Who cares?
Cheer up, Charlie. What do you know about Cheer Up, Charlie?
Only that your sister says it. Your sister-in-law.
Give me a... do-do-do-do. Here's the problem is they had a great version of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and then Tim Burton got his hands on it and just like took everything good out of it.
You mean the original one?
Yeah, I'm talking about the original one, of course.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
Yeah,
Of
I'd
course,
get
Mom.
behind that.
The mom has a little song. Cheer up, Charlie.
She has a song. There are songs in that one.
Yes, there's a bunch of songs.
There's a bunch of songs, and there aren't any songs in the Johnny Depp one, huh?
There is. Augustus Gloop. Augustus Gloop.
Yeah, there's all the
Yes, and it's like that
all the
weird,
Oompas.
the weird like creepy psychedelic moment when they're in they're on the boat,
Yes.
Yeah.
and it's like
No Candyman.
Yeah.
No Candyman.
No. I've got a golden
Yeah.
ticket.
Yes. Oh wow.
What's wild to me is
I
that
haven't
you know
watched
that
that
when they
show
were
a lot.
making that movie, I think a lot of people thought they were cooking. You know what I'm saying? When they made the Johnny Depp version, I'm sure a lot of people were like, "This is gonna."
Well,
hit.
I remember
There's
liking
some
it as a
change.
kid.
There was some
Game.
lore
I
that I
remember
did
liking
like
it as
that
a
they
kid.
added. Like I liked
ahead.
the lore behind like his dad was a dentist,
Christopher
and,
Lee.
and he wasn't allowed to have any candy, and that's why he's obsessed with candy now.
Little Candy Freddie is a waste Highmore.
of time.
Little Freddie Highmore.
Little Freddie Highmore.
And Anna Sophia Robb.
Go ahead.
And Sophia Robb,
Say it.
yeah.
actors and actresses like you do.
Honestly,
Bonham Carter.
no one's giving him enough credit. Actors in general.
Johnny Depp does not get enough credit.
He
does
doesn't.
not get enough
Has he
credit.
been in anything lately?
No.
Jonathan Depp.
John, don't you remember he got like blacklisted because of the whole Amber Heard thing?
Ah.
And then they're like, okay, just kidding, you're back.
What do you
He
think
was
his
in
big
one
comeback's
movie.
going to be? He was in that
Pirates
Harry
of-
Potter
Didn't he?
reboot.
Yeah.
Didn't he get added back to the Pirates of the Caribbean? Or are they making another one? Or
I'm
something?
Yes,
sure.
they are. They are
If-
making another one.
If they like money, they'll make another Pirates of the Caribbean.
How many movies of those?
And they
Five.
need
There's
it.
5 of them.
They need it because
They're
they
all
have-
good.
How many do you think they're
destroyed
coming out
themselves.
with? They already got the next 3, huh?
Yeah. Well, the Pirates ones are kind of on edge. The Avatar ones
Ugh.
are definitely going to happen. But
Horrible.
James Cameron kind of came out and was like, I think he's just playing the studio to get more money. He's like, right, so yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to make these movies.
Is he
Is-
British?
James Cameron, isn't he?
I don't think so.
Right, so basically, we're making these Avatar movies.
right.
Right.
So basically,
Right, so basically, I don't have enough money. The,
Paul
the
McCartney.
technology's not there.
The technology's not
I
bad.
actually
need
respect
more
him a lot
robots.
because they wanted to cut a lot of costs for that movie, and they said, "What do you think they said in
AI.
2026? Let's just AI some stuff in the
No.
background." And he was like, "No, we need to be giving the artists their
Amen.
time to shine."
Amen.
Too bad.
Why?
I like that.
Oh, you would have loved an AI movie.
I mean, it would save a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
I went over to my in-laws the other day, and they've got AI generated cats doing activities for the kids. My 2 nephews are watching TV. I'm like, "What are you guys watching?" And it's like AI generated cats doing stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Is
it's
it
like
cats doing
it's like a
what?
30-minute YouTube
It's on
video,
YouTube.
and it's cats, and like they get into little situations, but they're like
I
they
know.
look like realistic cats. What do you mean? You know? You
No,
watching
I know.
that?
I know what.
No,
I've
know,
seen.
I
clips of
know,
that.
You're
I
getting
know.
it, yeah.
Oh, I've seen the AI cast.
But,
Never mind.
but don't you remember the Weimaraners when we were kids?
On
or
Sesame
the
Street?
Greyhounds or whatever.
Turn me down.
Of
um,
course. You want yours down too?
Everyone's like,
Thank
"Get
you.
that."
Yeah,
Appreciate
Ryan's
it.
talking a little
Wow.
too loud.
Yeah, kind of.
But no, there's this old like
It's too
PBS.
It was
There's-
called Sesame Street. Ever heard of
Was
it?
it Sesame
was on Sesame
Street?
Street.
But
and
they
these
had
Lime
their
Riders, they'd
own-
have the little arms.
And they had the arms.
and they do little activities.
Yes.
That's an art form. They were
Yes. And
putting
now
on.
they're-
They
and
were
now
putting
they're
big
AI
shirts on the
that.
dogs, and
And they
now we
put
can
their
just
arms through
AI that.
And
Yeah.
someone
Lame.
and someone really they said, now let's cook.
I'm trying really hard to be on the anti-AI train.
But you love it.
Now I'll tell you this, right? We
I don't know if I love it. I just think I think it's cool in like a recreational sense. Like, obviously, I stand with creative artists. I
Of
think
course.
we shouldn't be. I don't think big companies should stop paying artists to make things.
Right.
Or like things or places that have a budget for creative marketing, I think should still be paying live people. I just think it's
Yeah.
kind of a fun thing to be like, make my face look old. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's like a fun
an
little
afro on
like,
me.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Really, John? Really?
You can
Oh
get-
really? Oh, come on.
You can get back on Snapchat.
I am.
They
on
have all those
Snapchat.
fun
Filters.
filters.
I actually have a
Filters.
long streak with my mother-in-law and Jordan's grandma. It's like 700 days.
I think I've heard of that before.
Look, let me show you.
700 days, huh?
I don't remember the last time
I was
on
considering. Hear me out. I was considering. Look, I have 784 days. With,
Oh.
that's grandma. 778 days with Marianne.
Oh my god.
And every day they Snapchat me, and I Snapchat them back.
God bless him.
And I was I was seriously gonna talk to him and be like, "Hey, I think about deleting Snapchat.
I can't do this anymore, guys.
I can't." By the way, Marianne has thousands of days with her siblings, like 3,000-4,000 days.
Wow. So what are the contents of the Snapchats?
Just good morning. It's always look.
It's not like a funny little-
Have a good day, Grandma. Have a good day.
It's not like a funny little anecdote or something.
No, it's just like good morning. And then
Good morning.
Wow.
What's funny is
You hit him with
Jordan's
one of these.
gra-
Like, what's up?
Jordan's grandma, like when the baby came around, I started Snapchatting the baby, obviously, right? Because
Of course.
I was home with the baby, and then you go back to work, you stop having the baby available to you, especially when you're responding to Snapchats.
Mm,
So one day, I just took a picture of me. I was like, selfie, good morning.
Like, where's Jack?
Reply. And she replies, she goes, "That's not a picture of Jack." And I was like,
yeah.
"Yeah, I'm not with him." And she's like,
Lame.
okay. And then her grandpa was texting me on the side. He was like, "I want to be added to the daily Jack picture thing." And I'm like, "That's not what this is, guys.
That's not what this is,
just
guys.
Snapchat.
This was
I'm
always
not doing
my
this."
Snapchat streak. My streak.
Yeah, I was thinking
not
about ending it
Jack's.
because it's a little too much for me.
You
It's a little
thought
too
that
much for me.
the people were watching it for the wrong reasons. You wanted them to see you.
No, I just
every
don't.
day.
I don't like the idea that I feel stress over
An
it.
obligation towards
Because,
it.
like, there's been times where the streak's almost been lost, and now Snapchat you can pay 99 cents
To get it
to
back.
restore it, and I've had to
Over
pay-
under $10.
Oh, less than that. I
Wait.
maybe done, I've maybe done it $2 or $3.
Roll
Two,
it back,
three,
roll
two,
it back.
three. What?
They're charging for it now.
To restore your streak? Yeah, you have a minimum.
You used to have to go and you'd email them and say, "Your situation, we lost service.
What?
I was out of." Yeah, you would
You
email
went
them.
as far to
Wow.
You
You would
petitioned the
email them.
Snapchat
You
people?
would email Snapchat. You go,
Hey,
"I
listen,
lost
David
my
Dobrik,
streak.
like,
there was like a
please."
glitch.
Hey, dude,
We didn't have service and it lost my streak." And they would restore your
How many
streak
times
for
did that
you.
This
work?
is how you
got
know-
you got it restored?
Oh, I never had it because I never had a good enough streak. But my friends had like 1,000 days, and
This
yeah,
is
they'd
how
be like,
you know
"Oh,
people
we lost our streak. Oh,
were
email 'em."
broken. Ryan and I had a streak going for a long time.
Yeah.
Lost it. And we were like, we
Sexy.
literally see each other every day, anyways.
Sexy.
I ended up I just deleted Snapchat after that. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, I remember when it was really popular.
But that's with grandma though, so I kind of get it. Like,
no, yeah.
if I still had a
listen,
grandma.
guys, if it was
Yeah,
anybody
rest
else,
in peace, your grandma.
you know, I've had to remove friends in the recent history. I removed CJ not too long ago.
Oh,
I hope he's
Whoa,
rest
why?
in power,
removed
king.
him.
Why?
For instance, I'm
He's
not
a
gonna,
menace.
I'm not gonna say it on here. It's
Oh,
not worth
an
it.
inappropriate photo set.
But I
He
told
sent you an
I set
inappropriate
some
photo?
boundaries. I set some boundaries with him.
And he broke them.
And he broke the boundary, and he said, "You know what? I'm not doing this anymore." And we had like a 700-day streak, and I unfriended him.
He sent a
700
video
days
of him doing.
CJ's wiener. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That is
He said
wild.
It was
He
not
sent
a
an-
nude
You said,
photo.
if you don't stop
he
this
sent
in 30 days.
inappropriate video of
It was
his
not.
partner?
It was not a nude photo at all. It was
Oh,
just. So he had a habit when
gosh.
he would send a certain type of Snapchat, and I was just like, I literally was like, if you keep sending these,
Was it him
I'm
peeing?
unfriending you. Yes.
Okay.
It was the pea snaps.
Yeah.
That's pretty hilarious.
It was the thing.
I literally.
It was not a thing, but we also had a
We
friend
had a
do that
friend
for a
who
long
did
time.
pea
And it
snaps.
eventually had to be
Aaron
like,
Corbet did
No.
that for a long time.
No.
it's a after the show.
No, it's
I'll tell
a-
you about it. I'll tell you
No.
about it.
Cat
After
Penny?
the show. Well, yes.
God.
Okay, going back to actors.
Yeah, double
Okay,
back
yeah.
to actors.
Actors.
Speaking of actors, Johnny Depp killing it right
The
now.
girl who was just in Marty Supreme,
Yeah.
the
her.
main girl.
Oh, you're talking about Gwyneth Paltrow.
No. Odessa
Oh no,
something,
no, her name is
Odessa-
she played
Odessa.
the nanny,
I think.
In
No.
Fran Drescher.
No.
Oh, Mr. Sheffield.
My gosh.
She
The
had a small.
girlfriend.
She had a small role in
She
that
did.
movie.
She was the mom.
Mr. Sheffield.
The girlfriend. She was given a role. She was
Okay.
She auditioned for a certain role for a new A24 movie that's based on a book.
A24, man.
Auditioned for a certain role,
Top
got
of the world.
offered a different role.
Okay.
And she was like, well, yeah, sure, I'm going to take it, whatever. It came out that she was cast as that part. That part is specifically a Jewish Mexican girl.
Okay.
And she got so much hate because in the book, she's Jewish Mexican.
And it's part of the story.
It's part of the story.
Okay.
So all these people were like, no, you can't be it because she's not Mexican. She's Jewish,
Okay.
but she's not Mexican. So she
dropped
all of a
out.
sudden-
Nationality
Do we
is
have-
she white?
Do we have a Jewish Mexican in the house?
She.
Are you asking if there's any Jewish Mexicans?
Oh, well, yeah.
Like, is there who's fulfilling the role?
Oh, I
you're
don't know.
talking
She
about-
posted
She's
today.
ditching the project.
She posted today of the big long apology that was like, I auditioned for a certain role. I got offered another one. I never read the book. I didn't know.
See, I don't know that she needs to apologize in that scenario. I mean, there's nothing you can do
And
about
she
that.
pretty much said like, F them for
Sorry.
doing that to her too.
Got it. Because she kind of got played because they offered her.
She
a
Yeah,
role.
they
book?
offered her
But
the
she
role.
also obviously didn't read the script. So
Yeah.
But also, if you're auditioning for one role and here's your team and says this is what this role is, oh
They're
great,
gonna pay you $50,000.
yeah, and you go, okay, great, audition
you know?
for that, and they go, well, they didn't give you this, but they offered you this. It's like, oh, it's like, yeah, but
50,000,
that's
try
also
like probably
million.
$1 million.
Well, that's what I'm. $1 million bucks.
Yes, it's an A24
she's
movie.
not an
getting
A-lister.
$1 million
She's
bucks?
not getting $1 million. She's
not
probably
Robert Downey
maybe
Jr.
half a million. Maybe half
$1
a million.
million.
I don't know. I feel like it's all fake money in the movie world.
It is funny money for
It's
sure.
like, because then it's like, oh, you're getting $1 million, but you have to pay all your people.
Mm-hmm.
So you're only walking away with $20K because you have to pay your
Odessa
Yeah,
as
yeah.
Zion.
$1 million is what like A-listers get. For
She
some
put-
reason.
No,
This
it's
is
like
what she put.
$100 million is what A-listers
She started
get.
it with
On
guys.
a movie?
She
What is
started
she,
it
by
with-
the way?
She was the girlfriend in Marty Spring.
Sorry. Yes. Agreed. What is her ethnicity?
Jewish.
But the Mexican part is that what she's not.
Yes.
She's not Mexican.
She is Jewish.
But the point of the movie is that she's Mexican Jewish.
Yeah.
Wait,
She put, guys, I am with all of you and I am not doing this movie.
Okay.
F that, I'm out. Let me make myself clear. Thank you guys for bringing this to my attention. I agree with every single one of you. This is why I love you guys. I'm so sorry this happened. It is so important for me to let you in on how it all went down. I went in
Tessa,
for
this
Percy,
girl.
but was offered Zoe instead and instantly said
Yeesh.
yes. I'm so pissed. I haven't read the book. Should have paid more attention to all aspects of Zoe before accepting. And now that I know what I know, F that, I'm out. I'd never take a role from someone else that's meant to do it. That should do it. That's not me. There are plenty of people that are capable of playing the role, and I'm not one of them. I can't wait to see who it ends up being. I was just so excited to say hell yeah because I knew how much I loved the story.
Sure.
So I was just
So she
down
knew
to
the
be a
story.
part of it.
She knew the story.
But F that, y'all never again. I've been so busy with other work. I was trying to carve out a time to reread the book. I wish I found that time sooner and clocked her name. That's all that's mentioned in the script when I just finally did.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me know.
Okay.
Still haven't read the book, but the story in the script
Lol.
is focused on Percy and Joe. So my initial read was who she was auditioning for.
Okay. I have a couple thoughts.
Go ahead.
And then she went, love you guys, sleep tight.
Sleep tight, y'all.
Sleep tight.
Peace.
She does not have a team. She typed that out
Hags.
herself. It was pretty
It
good.
was a
but-
little heavy-handed.
Yeah, she was
A
like,
little
guys,
like
this is
guys.
another place.
No, I agree.
F that.
I just became
F
famous.
them.
Please be nice
Yeah,
to me.
true.
That's really
Simu
how it is.
Liu.
That
Yeah.
wasn't a statement. That was a stream of
Simu Liu, Asian
Yeah.
guy. He was in Barbie. He's
Yeah.
Shang-Chi
Yes.
in the Marvel
Shang-Chi.
movie.
Sure.
He has an interesting point of view on this because he's Asian American, and he talks about how like Asian American actors for years and years and years have been not forced but like kind of pushed into playing like generic Asian.
Sure.
And not, I think we've even talked about it on the show before, where they're not like distinguishing like, oh, this isn't a Chinese person, it's playing a Japanese person. It's just kind of like, oh, this is an Asian character.
Asian.
And so there's like
All Asian is the same.
like a lack of representation for that.
Yeah.
And so
Mm.
when he's like, yeah, like a white person that's like supposed to play a Jewish person, or like, you know, they've even talked about, I think the reason it came up is because they were talking about what's the guy in the wheelchair, the really smart guy? Stephen Hawking, and how Eddie Redmayne played
Mhm.
him, and he wasn't like a
Disabled?
a disabled person, and
Yeah.
how there was a big uproar about how they should have gotten a disabled actor to play it, and Simu was basically like, hey, like, he's acting,
do this
he's an
Yeah.
actor,
Mhm.
like,
But also
of
he
course he's not playing the thing that he is because he's acting.
Part of that Eddie Redmayne stories, he played him before his disability really took over.
Sure.
So it was like continuity of like the same actor.
Totally
That's
agree.
also
But-
that's really hard
That's hard. Yeah.
because if you find someone who has the same disease as Stephen Hawking, they
Sure.
can't do it.
Right,
I mean, they could do
They could do the
do
second
it.
half.
right,
Yeah, but they couldn't.
but
do
not
the
the
first.
first. That's
Yeah.
And
what
that's the
Andy's
issue,
kind of
yeah.
getting at.
Yeah.
And so it's just like a weird thing. He was
He's like-
he even kind of went as far as to say like it's kind of racist that like we don't go that far for, people of color basically. And we're like we get really granular with it with white people. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that person, wasn't from Alabama. They shouldn't have played this girl that was from Alabama. And it's like
That's acting.
you don't actually care. Like you're just kind of
Yeah.
imposing that
So
like to seem woke, like
To say it's like. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, if she's Jewish, like maybe she could have played that role like partially well, but like, should every part that needs to be like that has cultural context be played by a person of that cultural background?
I'm sure that part specifically had some
I don't know.
Spanish speaking, and
Maybe.
she was
Because
like,
she-
nope, that's not me.
But in the same way that actors put on like accents constantly.
Sure.
Whereas like, but you're not Irish.
I think
Like,
you have to
but
be
you're not.
close. Yeah. I mean, anyone European, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, like think of Florence Pugh in Oppenheimer.
I think it has to be applicable to the story. Like, if it's important to the story, I get it, but I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I don't know. I'm not sure that. Yeah,
If the
I think we've
accent
gotten a
isn't
little. I
racist-
think we've gotten a little rigid with that.
Uh-huh.
I think you're right. But I think that you have to realize the intentionality is because for so long the film industry was just dominated by white people. It didn't
Sure.
matter,
Yeah.
and so I think this is a reaction of wanting to give people the opportunities that fit the character well. But I've always kind of been on the partial side of like, hey, if you're an actor or an actress, you can do the part. I think, and like I said, if it's not integral to the story, I think there's no reason you couldn't do that. That role. And I think also like book to movie adaptations, there's so much like wiggle room when it comes to that. Like these book to movie adaptations often are like
Changed.
some of it's being made up
Yeah.
to fill the story, to change the story in a way that's
Uh-huh.
more interesting. Because sometimes reading a book and watching a book are different, and so the medium has to change that anyway. So
Yeah.
why can't
Yeah.
the casting change?
Well,
I feel
that's
like
like
if
Wuthering Heights.
Oh yeah.
They
Wuthering
literally
Heights.
Wuthering Heights. They literally put quotations around it for the
Right.
movie because she
Right.
even said she's like,
I
it's-
wish this is how it was.
yeah, she's like it's an adaptation of
Because
the
the
book.
movie is,
she's
or
like
the book
you
is
can't.
sad.
She's like in the book if you did
Well-
a book straight through, it's like 13 hours long. She's like you can't.
And I think there must be something to the story because I just can't imagine the book needing to describe like something like nationality for you to somehow identify with the character.
Well,
I think
and to
character
to
must-
put out there, we've
can-
never read this.
the
book.
character can be created without the descriptors unless
Right.
it's important to the story. You know
Totally.
what I'm saying?
Kara, what were
Agree.
you were gonna say something.
I was gonna say, as long as the character isn't based around their heritage or their race,
Yeah.
I'm not partial to like an American with a British accent
Right.
or an American with a French accent
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
you know,
I think-
or vice
I
versa.
think
there's
the
so many
reality
British
is-
actors who do American accents.
Sure.
Yeah.
Totally.
The
I think
accents is
there's-
completely different.
I think there's some pieces of personality and character too that we bend to and stuff like this, like sexuality. I mean, I think there's sometimes you see people play a character who maybe identifies as gay or lesbian or bisexual. That doesn't matter in their personal life if that's like if that's the way they identify.
Sure.
I don't
Yeah,
does
but-
it?
But I do guess that like.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna talk about like
Like
getting
lived
the exact
experience.
person, that means like anytime you have a character who is gay and it like fits in the story, then you should be hiring a gay actor or whatever,
Yeah.
so that because that's authentic, right? Because otherwise you're taking that away from that person. I'm saying like it all boils down to like what are we really worried about here in terms of storytelling?
I think it really depends on the role.
Sure.
Because I was listening to Caleb Herron's podcast with he was interviewing the comedian Mateo. I forget his last name, but they were talking about playing gay characters in movies and TV shows, and they said it's almost exhausting because the gay stereotype you're playing into is like, okay, sweetheart, yeah, okay, dark, like, yeah, queen, and they're like, you have to like put it all, you like put on, and then you're like, my God, like this is so exhausting. And they're like, yeah, I'm like, I'm gay, but I'm not like.
But they're like a gay person playing a gay person.
Yeah. Like they're like, I'm still acting. This isn't how I am just because I'm gay.
So this book, it's called Deep Cuts, came out in 2025.
Okay.
Already got a movie deal. Okay.
The character she did get, a key character in the film adaptation of the novel, is described as a lesbian with Mexican and Jewish heritage.
Okay.
So maybe it's a big plot point. Is this one of those Reese Witherspoon ones?
Yeah, I was gonna say Reese Witherspoon buys all these books.
She's buying them up.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be about like the indie music scene in New York and San Francisco.
Okay, so maybe it plays into it. Maybe her heritage and her,
which is fine, and it probably does. And I wish the best to whoever gets the part. I think we're also running into a different thing that we're not really talking about, which is like there's like, okay. The court of public opinion, right?
Yes.
Is everybody's like, she's getting backlash, right, for having gotten this role. And everyone online has this parasocial weird thing where they're like, that's not what I like. I don't like that. You shouldn't make that movie, or you shouldn't do, or that movie you made.
Shut up.
Everyone should shut up, because what happens is now all of these studios are so afraid, I'll say short of A24, because they're making a lot of groundbreaking stuff. These studios are so afraid of making something that doesn't work that they don't make anything new. That's why we're in this freaking round robin thing with all the Disney remakes, because everyone's like, oh yeah, I know that movie. Yeah, I love that movie.
But then they quote unquote fix it.
Yeah.
And they ruin it.
And it's like, they're like, yeah, we'll just keep shilling out the same thing that we know works. Another Star Wars reboot and another Marvel, whatever. These things that work. Oh, all the classics from your childhood. And because every time somebody tries to go out on a limb, it's like, it just gets, there's backlash.
I think that's maybe, like I said, I think it's a reactionary sentiment
100%.
From the film industry, kind of really just breaking out of this, like, like decades, maybe centuries old scenario where it was like, there was some racism, there was some sexism, you know what I'm saying? There's all these things. But now I feel like we are getting to a point where media is making, they're making storylines. And like, it was a big thing a couple years ago with first gay romance, two guys romance movie. And it was like, there wasn't a big coming out. It was just like two guys having a romance movie. And I remember it was a big deal for my brother to he wanted to go see it. Because it was like, oh, this is the first kind of movie where it wasn't like, I'm coming out as gay and I'm finding the love of my life. It was just like, no, I'm going to find my love of my life. Yeah, like it was. Yeah. And I think that now we're in this scenario where it's like, we have self-corrected. So now I wonder, like, should we just get back to seeing if you can play the role, play the role? You know what I'm saying?
It's
I'm not sure.
I want it to be woke without announcing it.
Right.
Just be woke.
Well, and also I think too, like you're saying, they're reacting to these people just being like, we hate that, and it's like,
we don't like that.
Now you've shifted the entire casting of the movie because
we don't like that, like, means
no, that's
numbers
not cool.
For them.
That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, the studio's going, or I guess this actress is going, well, I don't want to be marked as this anti.
Sure.
Well, and then you have to do your apology tour.
Sure.
Which
and
is
I'm
crazy.
like, because there's some celebrities out there who actually need to give apologies.
Hey,
Say
true.
It.
Like, Mr. Kanye West.
Yes.
Okay. He's back again.
What'd you say?
I don't think he'll ever actually be back. But
Kanye's back.
He's back.
With a vengeance. Or with a
lack
of vengeance.
He kind of like... So for those who don't know, Kanye takes out a full page in, was it Vanity Fair?
Wall Street Journal.
The Wall Street Journal to do a whole apology to the Black and Jewish communities. He's like, basically was like,
being anti-Semitic.
Yeah, he goes, I was on medication and I have this like long-standing head injury that has created my bipolar disorder and all, and like
which we know. We saw the documentary.
which
we know.
yeah.
We all kind of we knew that.
And
No excuse.
he's
But
He's the only one that didn't know.
he's like, now that I am like properly medicated, I see what I've done, and I've hurt people. I've said things and done things that I don't believe in and I don't agree with, and he apologizes. And then people criticize it because they're like,
of course.
okay.
Well, for a second, can we just talk about the fact that he took out a full page ad to apologize?
How much would that be?
Probably.
It's a
You know
cool
what? They
sentiment.
probably did it for free.
It's a cool sentiment.
He probably
but
called and said, "I want a full page," and they were like, "You got it,
Done.
Kanye."
You got it, yay.
Let's see what he
it's
says.
It's a cool sentiment, but it's also like, who would do
I don't
that?
know.
You know what I'm saying?
I also don't know if I believe him.
Okay, let's hear it.
You think he's dropping an album as he's
Well,
prepping, or
Also,
Well, and
if-
that's what people think.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, he is dropping an album.
It's an apology tour, and he's got an album coming out.
I do
and
think he
I don't know.
deserves the right
Sometimes
to
when
apologize.
when you're off medications, the real you comes out. So that could be the real
that
him
was
that he's been trying
that
to
was
hide.
his whole thing. Was like, this is the real me, and I think he got famous so quick that like all the stuff with his mom and all this like weird family
What if
life
he's
that he
back
had.
on this medication and he's literally being like puppeted by other people.
Well, that's
Like, what if he's like non-existent?
Okay, I mean,
on all this new medication.
this is. I mean, that's still a fairly Kanye thing to do. That's not like this is a crazy thing. It's not like, oh, we're gonna plan this out. Like, this is obviously the same energy as last year when he bought the Super Bowl ad, and it was just like a video from his phone, and he was like, so this is the ad. I want you to go to my store and buy my stuff, and it was like the Super Bowl,
Yeah, wasn't it like a
phone
swastika?
video.
His like merch.
Yeah, his merch was swastikas for a while there, and I think that's what he's apologizing for.
yeah. He was saying like, I don't believe in that, and I can't believe I ever advertised it or something.
In a world of backlash, Kanye does not fit the mold at all. I mean, he is, but should I make apologies for him when he like had a whole I'm racist tour going on?
He's
I don't
like,
think so.
Racism cool.
Racism totally fine and normal.
Well, and then
Ryan's
he
like,
talks.
yeah.
Yeah,
then,
of course I
So
will.
then people criticize him. Then he takes an ad out in Vanity Fair.
Yeah.
He takes a page out in Vanity Fair to respond to the criticisms.
That's what I'm saying.
Baller.
It's like,
It's like,
do I
it's
believe
like-
he's getting better? I'm not sure.
It's
You know what I'm
kinda like
saying?
one of
This
those-
isn't
feels
the
like
behavior
he
of a
needs to keep
better person.
Just posting the same thing in
I feel
different.
like sit
it's
down
like,
for an interview,
no.
bro. Taking a front page ad out to apologize is like, I'm not sure it's the right energy to say that you're stable.
I'd probably
now.
call Oprah. Like, let's do
Oprah.
a sit
Oprah.
down, and if you're really like in
That's
the
what I'm
right
saying.
headspace again,
Or-
like,
Yeah,
let's
I'm
talk
calling-
it
I'm
out.
calling Jenna Bush.
Anderson
and
Cooper
whatever she's
would love
up
to talk
to.
to him. I'm
What's
sure.
I'm calling Hoda. Make Hoda go
Not-
back
She
on air.
retired. Yeah.
Dateline.
She's like-
What's the interview
Every
one
time I
that
get
they
out.
do with people?
60 minutes. No?
Is it
2020
maybe it's 2020.
doesn't matter.
It's the one where it's like
Dateline
I feel like they always show the
Larry
Deathbed
King.
podcast.
Good
Kanye.
Jay America.
was trying to sell merch, but then he found her dead. Dateline.
Dateline.
Come on.
Yeah. Dateline.
I don't know. He'll probably come out with an
He
album.
didn't find merch. He found murder.
They found a dead
Murder.
body.
They found
Um,
murder.
Me thinking
How's that
was-
going?
Yeah.
Annie tried to open her phone backwards.
Backwards.
Um,
But then he was like, because someone was like, he's just trying to, make money and
Sure.
do it better. And then he like pulled out stats, which didn't fact check him. Could be completely wrong. It's Kanye. And he was like, oh, Brian, move your phone lower.
Right over her face.
I'm talking. It's like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
no privacy screen there.
Nope.
But they were like, he's just trying to make money, and he pulled out all these stats. He's like, well, really? Because the whole while I was going through everything, listed how many listens all of his albums got. He's like, I don't need money. I'm apologizing. He's like, and once again to the Black and Jewish community,
I'll
I'm
say
sorry.
though, some of the stuff that I've seen from I think the doc that came out where they were falling around, like it seemed like super toxic to be around. Like the way he was super explosive and be like getting people's face. And I'm like,
No,
I could not be around that. I'd be like,
He went through
not
so many.
interested.
I mean, and like, remember when we all thought he was like, he was like Jesus, Kanye.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my gosh, Kanye found the Lord. And then he
and he's
swung.
like, yeah, and also
he
kill
goes,
all the Jews.
He goes, yeah. And when I started going to church, all of a sudden, I became really racist.
All of a
It's
sudden,
like,
I
oh,
wanted
no.
to kill.
Some of the worship stuff that came out was pretty good though.
Yeah, no, I
was
like. What album is that? Is that Chick-fil-A?
You're talking about Praise the Lord.
That is a great one.
Good song.
Yeah. What did he say
Close
moments
on
after that?
Sundays.
He was going DEFCON 3 on the Jews.
Yeah. Moments
Just
after.
his words, not mine.
Moments after. It was like.
He says, I lost touch with reality. The scariest thing about this disorder is how persuasive it is when it tells you you don't need help. It makes you blind, but convinced you have insight. You feel powerful, yet certain and unstoppable. Perrier, a few months ago, he entered in treatment for bipolar 1 disorder at the urging of Sensori, and he's now taking medication, going to therapy, and pouring my energy into positive, meaningful art. I feel like you should just probably focus on the therapy
feel like
for a
somebody-
while.
Yeah.
wrote
Hey,
that for
what
him.
if we just don't
In the past year, how about
like be
give
a
it
dad?
a few years? Be a dad.
Be
to
a dad to your like.
kids.
How about-
how
Make
about
amends
you-
with your
kids?
baby mama.
How about you go silent?
Yeah,
for 2
move in
years?
silence.
Silent.
I agree.
Guys, that doesn't make money. And I feel like when you're on the show, like when you're famous like he is, I think there's like
He's gonna make
an
enough
insatiable
residuals.
need to be famous. Like
Uh-huh.
I think once you have it,
Yeah.
your brain chemistry changes. And I think no matter how hard you try, you're fighting to be back in
I
that
think
light.
you
for
are
5
absolutely
seconds. And it's sad, but it's true. You see it with everybody.
Dude, we were watching that Selena documentary. You know Selena, of course.
They came out with
Killed
a
in her prime.
documentary.
They were interviewing the brother who was kind of the producer, band leader, and everything. And he talks about talking to his dad, and he's like, "We did it. We got this #1 song on the radio. It was the #1, like Chicano, Texas, Mexican song on the radio. We did it. We're #1." And the dad was like, "Yep, but could you do it again?"
Yeah.
His father,
Immediately.
mind you, he's like, "I don't know
Do
if
it
you
again.
could do 2 #1s." There's
sounds
something
horrible.
in their brains that's like, okay, yeah, you're right. This is like my achievements up until now. Everyone is looking to you like, what's next? And what else?
Yeah.
What else? It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sad.
I think that does
It's really sad.
mess with your brain chemistry a little bit.
Yeah. Have you guys thought about where you would print your apology letter though?
Yeah.
What publication you'd use?
Mhm.
Magnolia
Probably on
Home.
my front door.
Go ahead.
Chip and Joanna.
Yeah.
I'd apologize to them. Or
There's a
you
magazine,
go through.
There's a magazine here in Santee, and it's a Santee magazine. I'd probably put it in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
You would.
The Ocean Beach rag. That's what I would
Oh.
use. Yep. Love the
Think
OB
that's big
rag.
enough?
Shout
What's the
out.
one that's in the doctor's offices?
The San Diego Union Tribune.
People?
Annie.
Never. No, not people. It's for like the kids.
Highlights.
Teen
I'm talking about
Highlights.
Highlights magazine.
Where they have this,
Yeah.
the like search.
Yeah.
They're like, what's
Your
the
mom
difference between these
your
two
mom was a
pictures?
teacher. You know Highlights.
I'll go Teen
Yeah.
Vogue.
Okay.
Or
Hey
what was
teens.
The Zoo Pals?
Saw we.
The soup.
The zoo.
How
the
expensive?
zoo.
How expensive is to get
Zoo
the cover
plates?
of like Playboy?
No.
You think? Is that too hard? You think?
you do your apology letter in Playboy. That's
Completely
iconic.
Out of
butt
left field.
naked.
Out of left field.
My apologies, the centerfold
It's
of
the
Playboy.
centerfold of Playboy.
It's my
all,
bare ass.
all these
The
people.
and it
apology
says,
is
I'm
over.
sorry. Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you had all the money in the world, how much would it cost?
How much for Playboy?
I wonder how much it would cost. To
I wanted
just
something
buy
really
it.
absurd. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I like that. Playboy's a great
like,
option
Not
for
like
you.
a normal one. I want people to be like, why did he use?
I like that.
Playboy?
Mad Magazine. Yeah.
You can
Totally
do
cool.
you can do San Diego's gay magazine.
Yes.
We
Rage.
have a gay magazine.
Rage.
It's called Rage.
Oh, what's in the what?
All right.
What's on
Relax.
the news?
Relax.
What's in the news?
Breaking
lot of,
news.
like-
Hillcrest.
It's a
Still
lot
gay.
of like
That's what I said.
yeah.
I was
What?
like, yeah, like what are
We're
What's
still
in the
here.
news?
What's
you know,
It's a lot
what's
of
in
like
there?
gay bar
Come on,
culture, articles and events and theater.
You know what San Diego is getting? An all women's sports bar. It's gonna do. They're getting a sports. We're getting a sports bar that's only
About
plays
time.
women's sports.
I think it exists already here in San Diego.
I'm gonna keep what I'm thinking in my head.
Name that sports bar. I got it.
The sports bra.
It is. It's the sports bra, I think.
Yeah.
It already exists.
No, I think that's somewhere else. I don't know if it's in San Diego. It might be.
That's the great part about
So
what the podcast.
It's gonna be a lesbian bar.
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Wait, read my mind. That's what it's called. Here's the thing about what the podcast is. It's not really news, but it's not really pop culture.
It's both.
Well,
Sometimes.
and the great part is that it's at great personal expense to run. Yes. So you can support us for $4 a month on our Patreon. Down below in the bio, you're going to find a link that takes you to the Patreon page. That's got access to the post show. We do a whole nother episode of this show every single week. Yes, so you can watch those on our Patreon down below. $4 a month is going to help you help us make What the Podcast.
Yeesh.
Great again.
I'm not.
Oh.
That's not.
The sports bra, Portland, Oregon.
Dang, I thought it was
They
here.
have one in San Diego. It's called One of Us Bar.
That's the one I think that's opening.
Gooble gobble, one of us,
Long
Gooble
Beach
gobble.
has Watch Me Sports Bar, which is also one that's dedicated.
I don't like that one.
I don't know
Watch
about
me.
if I like that either.
Okay.
Like,
well,
watch me.
you don't have to.
Oh, you don't think I can? Watch me.
And
Girls can play sports too.
In Chicago, it's called Babes Sports Bar, a venue dedicated exclusive to women's sports.
Love it.
See how long that lasts.
Okay.
Kind of like the the
can-
non-alcoholic bar.
Yeah, and
The
the cannabis bars that are opening up.
Oh, the non-alcoholic that one that opened. The two owners are now in legal action against each other. They're suing each
that's
other.
It's a Pat and Oscar situation.
Yeah.
Do you guys
bad.
know
We're gonna
in,
get O's.
in Julian there's a candy bar? Can you believe that? Well, no, it's a candy mine actually. On the couch, as always, Cara Tafolla and it's
Booth,
Skovmand.
booth,
I'm
the
Ryan,
booth.
I'm John.
and we'll see you next week on What the Podcast.
It's not a couch. It's a booth.
It's a booth. It's a booth.
Hey, in
Hey,
the booth.
Hey,
In the booth.
In the booth where it happened. The booth where it happened. The booth where it
Everything
happened.
that has breath, praise the Lord. Wah.
There's also one in Long Beach called Untamed Spirits. All women's bar.
Oh, a bunch of horses.
A bunch of horses.
I forgot I had those.